Hey yo, what up YouTube? It's your boy King Flaco Alabara, and I'm back again with another video. Hey yo, look, I've not been gone for a minute, close to 8-9 months probably somewhere since get you on YouTube, because you know a nigga had to deal with a little bit of this and that, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm back, and I'm back with a bang, and I'm back with another video, a very different video compared to the videos that I've done before, but also very interesting. So please, those who haven't, please like, please comment, please share, please subscribe, and do what you need to do. I'm shooting this video outside. I've never really had an outdoor shoot before, so I thought, now let me do something different. Plus, life is changed, you know. So I'm trying to do things a little bit different than I did before. So please, we've got a very interesting video. Today I'm going to be talking about why I went for therapy and what therapy has done for me, because I've been getting a lot of messages and just DMs from people asking me about it, because I've been very open about my therapy sessions and my whatever. So people have actually shown a lot of interest, you know. That's why I decided to make this video. So please stay tuned, and yo, please, like I said, please like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends to tell their friends.
Listen to the kid!
Pull up on me one time, jump on the beat one time, up in the street one time, top of the speed one time. So without wasting any further time, the reason why I've been gone, you know, from YouTube, the reason why I haven't really been as active when it comes to my music, the reason why I haven't really been around, you know. No one can say they've seen me over the past couple of months, because I've been secluded. I've been in my own little space, you know, my own little private comfort area, because I've just been going through the most, man. You know what I mean? I've just been going through the most. A lot of situations have been happening in my life, a lot of changes. And I think just the transition from going from a boy to a man, you know, pressure, you know what I mean? But I think everything started probably, I would say, around March, when me and I had a friend, right? So him and I were staying together for like the longest time, for like 2 years, I think. And then our contract had come to an end where we were staying, so we had to move out, you know, go our separate ways and whatever. So everything started happening from that time, you know. That happened, and then we moved. Well, he got a place, he moved out, and then I had to still look for a place, because I didn't really find a place. I couldn't find a place, because all the other places, it's either they were too expensive or I just didn't like them, you know. And I'm very big when it comes to like hygiene and stuff. So I wasn't really happy with the quality of the places that I actually went to go check out. So I had to go stay with my little brother for a minute, you know, just to find myself, just until I get myself a place and stuff like that. And bro, I was just going through the most. I was just sick, I was tired, I was depressed, I was not in the mood to do anything, bro. And I think life just sort of happened, you know what I mean? Nothing specific, not a big thing happened or something that would have made me get depressed or whatever. Just life, bro. Just life and life situations, bro. Just, you know, asking yourself, what is my purpose? You know, what am I here to do? You know what I mean? And just trying to understand your direction in life, and praying and not seeing anything, you know. Looking up in the sky like, God, are you there? You know what I mean? And I was just in my feelings, you know. And I started becoming very vile, very toxic towards the people that are close to my heart, the people that I love. I started becoming a very different person towards them. I started becoming somebody that I hated. I hated myself. I couldn't stand myself, bro. It was difficult for me to even look in the mirror. You know what I mean? It was crazy. I started having these insecurities about myself. I started having these doubts about myself. I started questioning myself. I started feeling like I'm not good enough, you know? And I'm speaking based on everything. I'm not just speaking based on YouTube or music or whatever that I could be doing. I'm speaking based on everything, just my existence in this life thing. I started questioning my existence in this life thing, and I'm not gonna lie, I had those suicidal thoughts as well, once or twice maybe, but I just don't see myself doing that. To be honest, I'm not brave enough to do that. That's one. And two, I'm a dad, bro. You know what I mean? I have a kid, I have a son, who needs me in his life, regardless of if I'm going through the most, regardless if life is challenging me right now, regardless if I'm seeing shit, bro. At the end of the day, he needs me to be there as his dad, as his pops, you know what I mean? So I can't do that. I feel like that would be a very selfish decision, from my side. So I just don't have the heart to do that. But I did think about it. It did hit me so deep, bro. My problems were really hitting me so deep, to a point where I felt like maybe that is the only way out, And I just wasn't praying. I wasn't praying at all, bro. Like, there was a time when somebody asked me, "Yo, Flaco, when was the last time you prayed?" And I was like I had to think about it, And I didn't answer the person, but when I got home, I thought about it and I started counting. And I'm like, damn, I haven't prayed for almost like a month, maybe, And it's just that I was starting to lose my faith, to be honest. I was starting to lose my faith. I was starting to feel like, but God, I'm praying. God, I'm trying my best. God, I'm working hard. God, I'm doing this and that. Why aren't you helping me out? Why aren't you reaching out? You know what I mean? Why aren't you here? And yeah, my faith was tested. The devil in my ear, nigga, he trying to fuck up my shit, and trying to destroy my mind, And it gets very bad if you can't stand yourself, bro. Like, that is the recipe for disaster, dog. If you can't stand yourself, if you can't be around yourself. Bro, it was difficult for me to be around myself because I hated myself, because I wasn't happy with the way I was thinking. Most importantly, just my mentality at that point was like, why am I thinking like this, And those who know me will tell you that I'm actually a very confident and driven and passionate guy, bro. Like, I'm always the one that's sort of giving people advice, trying to get people to be strong again whenever they're going through this and that. But I felt like nobody was there for me when I needed that, I felt like nobody was there when I needed a shoulder to cry on, when I needed somebody to lift me up, the same way I've been lifting other people up. Nobody was there for me. That's how I felt at that time, So fast forward, I don't want to make a long video, I want to fast forward. There was someone who actually kind of inspired me to go for therapy. When I say that, I mean it in a way where this person sort of made me realize that something is wrong with me. I've never believed something is wrong with me, or even if there was something wrong with me, I never believed that I needed help. I don't know, maybe that's just the kind of person that I am. Maybe that's just my personality. I don't like asking people for help, I think that's where it starts, and I don't like admitting that I'm not okay, I don't like admitting that, I'm sad, bro. I'm hurt, you know what I mean? And that's why I'm trying to raise this awareness as well. This is what I'm trying to do with this video. I want gents to be able to speak up, bro, because we don't speak up, bro. And I know as much as I was in this situation, there's probably a lot of y'all watching this video right now who are in that situation right now as we speak, where you feel as if it's difficult for you to express yourself, difficult for you to tell your gents that, gents, I'm going through the most right now. I'm sad. I've been crying for the past 2 days or whatever. I really wish we could like normalize that as society. But then, topic for another day. Maybe I'll make a video about that, but topic for another day. So yeah, like I was saying, this person kind of made me feel like, yo, man, you need help. She didn't say it. She didn't say it like that. You need help. No. She didn't even tell me, yo, go to therapy or whatever. Nah. Just by the way I was towards her and the way I was treating her. Yes, it is a her, by the way. And I could sense that I was coming with bad energy towards her. I could sense that she was not the same person she was anymore, and I was thinking to myself, what's up with this person? Why is she, only to realize that I'm actually the problem. I'm actually the one that's changed. I'm actually the one that is so angry at life and angry at myself and angry at everybody. Like, literally, I was angry at everybody, bro. Like, my aggression literally went from 0 to 100, dog. Like, every little thing started to annoy me. Every little thing started to irritate me and piss me off. And the way I would react towards that was crazy, because I wouldn't react in a way like I usually do before. I'm the type of person, when something bothers me, when something makes me angry, pissed, sad, whatever, I take a deep breath, right? And it hurts me for like that 30 minutes or that hour or 2 hours. But after that, I've forgotten about it. I've moved on from it. I've forgiven myself. I've forgiven whoever did me wrong, or whatever the situation was, and I move on from it completely. I don't still hold back or think about it the whole night or for the next 2 weeks or whatever, because it's gonna fuck me up mentally. So I always try to avoid that. But this time, bro, it was different, bro. This time, for the first time in my life, I felt like I had no control over my emotions, firstly. I felt like I had no control over my aggression, and my thinking, just my mentality. But I felt like I said before, I'm a very positive person, but now all of a sudden everything was just so negative for me, bro. The way I was thinking, the stuff that I was doing, started behaving recklessly, forgive me if I pause, guys, during the video. This is a very personal topic, and I'm actually proud of myself, for speaking out about it like this. But it's very difficult, to speak about this. It's not easy. And the other thing, like, those who don't know, Ketana School, right? Ketana School, but I'm studying a course that I currently hate, bruh. Like, I don't even want to sugarcoat it or try and make it sound whatever. I hate the course. I hate the course that I'm doing, Gela. But you know how the folks be, man. Come on, just hang in there, bro. Just try. And that's what I'm doing, Lenoyan. I'm still trying. I haven't lost my motivation. I haven't lost faith or anything like that when it comes to that department. But I'm just saying, it became so draining to a point where I felt like when I'm sitting there and I'm watching that lecturer speak, and I'm like, damn, like, I just want to go home, bruh. You know what I mean? And that's why they always tell you that you need to do things that make you happy. It's important to do things that make you happy, and things that you're comfortable with, because you will never ever find peace, bro. You will never ever be at a point whereby you like, okay, cool, I'm doing this wholeheartedly, so too, So I just came to a point whereby I'm just watching everybody, and I'm like, damn, I don't want to be here, bruh. Like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying school is a bad thing or whatever, but I'm just saying, according to my experience and according to my feelings and how I was feeling back then, it was just like, I don't want to be here, bruh. I don't want to be here, But I kept it strong, bro. I had to keep it strong. I had to pretend like everything is okay. Obviously, your lady was at our rejo. So did my uncle school boy? I have to be like, no, everything is good. Mom's, come on, I got this, But deep down, it was like, ish. Really? You sure about that? You know what I mean? Dog, I had no motivation to study. I had no motivation to make music. I had no motivation to just get out of bed in the morning, bro. Just to get out of bed in the morning. Dog, I'm the type of nigga, I wake up at like 6 or 7 every day, right? Irrespective of what time I went to bed last night, I'm gonna wake up at 6 or 7 every morning. Bro, I would sit there, I thought also woke up at 7 or 6:30. I would sit there until 3, dog, in bed. Literally just scrolling through TikTok or maybe Instagram or YouTube, or something, just to get my mind away from myself. I don't know if that makes sense. Just to forget about the shit that I have to think about or the shit that I have to deal with. Bro, that is a crazy way to live, dog. I only see it now. Like, this is every day, but I started bunking classes because I was like, there's no way I'm going back there again. Hell no. And one thing about me, I can't pretend, dog. I really can't pretend. You know, I'm a very smart kid, by the way. I know I am. You know, when it comes to like books and whatever, just intelligence, yaga, like you can't fuck with that. But I was not in the mood to be intelligent at this gala and stuff like that. You know, bro, to a point whereby I was not even talking to my classmates, dog. Some of the girls there, sometimes they would come to me, hi, hey, hi, what's your name? Be like, Flaco, cut. I don't talk to them at all. Some of the gents too would come through, hey, what's up, dog? Don't you want to come show with us? Whatever. And I'm like, nah, I get sharper, dog. I was just next about anybody around me, you know what I mean? Because I was starting to become a danger to myself. So I felt like people are being around me. That is, you know, ka level ya anger ya at the moment. And was just the way I think and the way I'm just so mad at life. You know, I don't want anyone around me because anything and anyone pisses me off at this point. And I don't wanna, you know, I don't wanna get myself in trouble. You know, so I was like, nah, let me just cancel everybody. Let me just stick to my own lane. Let me just do me and just live my life without having anybody in it. But then, guys, you can't expect to live like that. Unfortunately, whether you like people or you don't like people, or you're an introvert or extrovert, doesn't matter what you are. You need to get used to living with people, being comfortable to live with other people. That's what I realized. That's what I learned. But at that time, I was a closed book. And you know what's funny? Let me tell you what's funny. I'm an open book. I love people, bro. Like, I love people. If there's one thing about me, I love people. That's why I was happy with Pitori. I was always interested, especially whenever I met people from different cultures and people who spoke different languages and stuff like that. I was always interested, you know. I would literally go and ask some nigga a question out of nowhere. I'm just very fascinated about people, especially people that are different from me, you know. So at that time, bro, the past 3-4 months, I was not like that, bro. I hated people. I hated everything around me. I hated myself. I was starting to feel insecure. Let's talk about the insecurities before I forget. Bro, my insecurities were deep. I'm gonna get handsome, yeah. Bro, I thought I was not handsome, dog. Imagine. Have you listened to my songs? Have you listened to one of my songs? Have you heard how dope I am, bro? Have you heard how super talented I am? Why would a person like me doubt myself, doubt quality yaga? Just ask yourself that, bro. And those who have actually chilled around me or been around me or who have been around me, they will tell you I've got a super dope personality, bro. Just the way I am, the way I think, the way I talk, the way I maneuver, the way I move. As great as I am, but I was still doubting myself, bro. Imagine. I have to step up and be a dad. And my son deserves a dad who's mentally healthy. You know, I'm not finna be a broken dad. I'm not trying to. You see, when it comes to him, bro, when I think about him, it's something else. Dog, I was smoking so much. Started smoking a lot, bro. I would finish box RG in a day. I like RG, by the way. That's my favorite ciggy. But yeah, I would finish it in a day, bro. Alcohol, you know. That time, bro, like, I'm trying to escape this little box that I'm in, bro. Because that's what I felt like life was. I felt like I was stuck in a box, bro. And nobody cared, and nobody was down to reach out and be like, yo, bro, I'm here. So last year, there's a student wellness thingy at school. So one of my friends was there. It's almost like a therapy session. So one of my friends was there, and he started telling me that, nah, bro, you should go, bro. It's actually good for the mind, you know. It's actually good to have somebody out here when you far away from home, somebody that you can speak to, somebody go bantan life in a hole or one. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Maybe I should go check it out. But I was not really interested in that. Like I said to you guys, nothing not before. My thinking, my mentality about therapy was just like, what? No, I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? But this one time, I think it was in August last year, I just decided, let me go check, let me go dinta. So I went there and I booked an appointment. And the lady was like, okay, cool. I think I booked the appointment on a Wednesday. And the lady was like, okay, cool, come the following Monday, yeah. Come on Monday. Monday 10:30, be here. That's gonna be your first therapy session. Cool. Hey bro, Monday comes. Ibile my phone reminded me, hey, there's a therapy appointment that you have to attend. I woke up that morning and I was like, what? Hell no. I'm not doing that. I told myself, I'm not going there. I'm not gonna go speak to that stranger about my problems. No. I'm not gonna go out there and show that stranger that I'm weak, or that I cry, tell her that I cry, or show her a side of me that I don't want people to know. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not crazy. That's my mentality back then. So I didn't go. And she called me. She's like, yo, we had an appointment today. You were supposed to come. Why didn't you come? And I'm like, nah, I don't know. I can't remember what I said to her, but I came up with some bullshit story telling her that I was busy or whatever. This year, I actually went. I booked an appointment. Didn't go the same student wellness lady, therapist lady, Koskela. And she was like, okay, cool, come on Friday. This time I booked an appointment on Monday. So she had to check the schedule and she was like, okay, cool, next Friday. I was like, I bet. So Friday I got there. I was on time. I was even 30 minutes on time, 30 minutes early, waiting for her. And she was actually so friendly, that lady. Miss Dinell, if you ever get to watch this, shout out to you. Because she did say she would subscribe to my channel. I hope you were. But anyway, yeah. Spoke to me and we had a dope session and we started speaking and she started making me aware of myself. I started becoming a bit more self-aware. This is why I've been, this is why, that's why, do you know what I'm trying to say, right? Everything just started making sense as she was speaking. And remember, this is just the first session. This is just the first session. And blessings. And we were literally just 30 minutes in, bro. 30 minutes deep. 30 minutes deep into the session, and I was already feeling better. I'm like, eh. But then I was like, nah. Let me not get too ahead of myself. Let me just go with the movement, go with the flow, enjoy my time. Everything's gonna make sense later. Cool. So she recommended some movies for me to watch. She recommended some books for me to read. And she also gave me like exercises to do and just things for me to do mentally just to fix myself, because mentally I was fucked, bro. So yeah, that's what happened. And then I was supposed to come again for another. But wait, before that, when I left, bro, on my way home, I was already feeling like, shit, I'm finna change my life. Shit, I'm finna make this money. Shit, this school shit is not bad, actually. I can actually finish this course. This course is actually not as bad as I thought it was. You know, this is after the first session, I remember. Cool, but I'm still telling myself, all right, let me not get ahead of myself. Let me just, keep it here. I go home and then I had another session the following week, which I didn't go to because I felt like I'm good. I felt like the only thing I needed was that one session. I didn't need to go there anymore again, which was so wrong. I don't know how the hell did I think of that. I don't know how did I think I was going to be okay after one session. It made a difference, I'm not going to lie, but it only made like a subtle difference. It didn't make a big difference, you check. So I didn't go again. And this time, this lady didn't call me. She didn't, we were supposed to have a an appointment? Why didn't you come? Why, I thought you were. Nah, she didn't do none of that, bro. She didn't, dog, she didn't call. She didn't ask why I didn't come. She didn't, nothing, dog. So I was like, alright, cool. And then another friend of mine recommended a therapist lady in Hatfield. She's like, yo, man, there's this lady in Hatfield. She's quite good. She doesn't even charge that much, you know, and she's quite young. Like she's in her 30s, but on the mentality and 2K, you know. So I was like, okay, cool. Let me check her out, you know. And I actually found out that this lady is dope. She's actually very dope. You know, she's super cool, and she is. How can I say it? She's more understanding and more interested in, okay, tell me more about you, boy. She was like that, dog. You know, I felt safe in her presence. I felt like, okay, see, this one I could actually speak to about my problems. Now, if you think about it, if you are watching the video and listening attentively, you will check, Kore. This is my third therapist. There's the first one was last year, August, and then it was the one, Ms. Dineo, who never called me back, but it's cool. I forgive you, Ms. Dineo. And this is the third one from Hatfield. You know, same thing I was telling another friend of mine who was asking me, yo, does therapy help? You think therapy is good? I'm like, yeah, but your first therapist might not be exactly what you're expecting, or your first experience, you know, going through the therapy sessions might not be ideal. You might feel like, I don't want to go back there again. I never want to come here again, you know? And I think the reason why I was so nonchalant when it comes to this whole therapy thing, back in 2015, I was seeing a psychologist, you know, because I was just doing bad, and I was misbehaving, and I was always in trouble, and my life was a mess. My grades were also very bad. So my folks were like, yo, my nigga, what's going on? You need to see somebody maybe? So we tried to go see a psychologist lady, whatever. But that didn't help. That was boring, dog. That was boring. So I think that's where I get that mindset from. Or the therapy and speaking to strangers is not it, you know. But the first time you go, your first experience might be shitty, you know, but the second experience might actually be great. Check, I went to my third one, bro. Couldn't give you a lot, okay, cool. Now I'm improving. Now I see a way forward, you know, after seeing the third person. So she really helped me a lot, you know. I'm gonna make a whole video and stuff like that over the next few days, you know, going deeper into what exactly happened. I don't want to make a long video now. I just want to, you know, so I can just get my shit up and running again. But she really made me understand what I was going through. She really made me believe that, look, man, these things have to happen. You know, in order for you to elevate and go to the next stage of your life, you need to be tested throughout these kind of situations. And she was actually showing me that, yo, man, it's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be emotional. It's okay to want help. It's okay to reach out and ask for help. Like, yo, Brody, I need help. And it's okay to speak, you know. I've realized that people are they find it very difficult for them to express themselves, you know, both male and female, you know. So she kind of showed me how to deal with situations, how to channel my mind into thinking positively, and helping me rediscover my purpose, you know, and my passion for life, for wanting to live again, you know what I mean? And I started coming back. I started making music again. I started coming up with these content ideas. This very video that I'm shooting right now, I thought about it a long time ago. And I just started feeling like I can actually do this. So if you were to ask me, does therapy help? I would say yes, it does. But like I said, it might not work the first experience. It might not even work the second experience. But it will work the third experience. It will work if you change your mindset. It will work if you believe that it will work. It will help you. If you believe this shit is going to help me, it's going to help you. If you've got that mentality, this is a waste of time, the same mentality I had, by the way. This is a waste of time. I don't want to do this. That's exactly how it's gonna be, all right? I've learned now that thoughts become things, right? The stuff that you constantly think about, and your feelings and your mindset towards life situations. Whatever you feel about a certain situation, that's exactly how it's gonna pan out. That's exactly how it's gonna happen. So if you're negative towards something, trust me, the outcome is gonna be negative. That's what I've learned. You know what I mean? So I would actually recommend people to actually seek help. You don't have to literally go to a therapist. You can speak to your pastor. You can speak to your mom at home, your dad, your best friend, whatever. Because it's not healthy to keep things inside. You know, I used to be that kind of person who never, people would never see when I was going through shit. Though I would always try and hide it. You know, because I always wanted to come across as superior. I always wanted to come across as strong. You know what I mean? And I'm glad now that I have this understanding, because now that I have this understanding, I can also share with somebody out there who might be watching this video who didn't know maybe how to escape throughout these situations that I've been talking about. Somebody who probably didn't know how to maneuver through a depressed state of mind, or therapy. Somebody who maybe has been considering to go to therapy but didn't really know if should I not, you know, stuff like that, you know. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your court. I just want to share this video as awareness. The reason I'm making this video is for awareness. I'm not trying to get people to feel sorry for me or to feel bad for me. I actually hate that. I actually hate when people feel sorry for me and whatever. So I just did this video for awareness, to let the people know that, yo, it's okay to, we all going through some shit, bro. Trust me, we all going through some hectic shit, and it's okay. I want us to normalize that thing of it's okay. It's all right. Sometimes you need a hug. Sometimes you need to cry. Sometimes you need to be in your own zone and just be far away from everybody and everything. That's okay too. You know what I mean? Don't ever be embarrassed to admit that you're not okay, bro. You know, because you're gonna end up doing something. You're gonna end up killing yourself, my brother. You know what I mean? You're gonna end up doing something you're gonna end up behaving out of character and doing something that you wouldn't usually do, and that shit just might ruin your life. You know? So I started feeling like, yo, man, I feel like I'm just about to ruin my life. I don't know if that makes sense, but I could feel like, oh, nah, this is not the direction that I want to take. You know what I mean? And I just want to urge everybody, if that's how you feel, bro, trust me, dog. Trust your intuition. Your intuition never lies. If your intuition is telling you, my life is not balanced right now, trust me, your life is not balanced. If it says that, if you have a feeling, if you keep having these thoughts, man, I'm gonna get toxic. Trust me, you are, dog. You are, dog. That's one thing that I've learned, bro. Like, the mind is so powerful, dog, and our instincts and our gut feeling and our intuition, bro, that shit is real. Now I've learned to trust my intuition in everything, bro. When I feel the energy's kind of off, nyana, bro, javaya, immediately. I don't even give anything the benefit of the doubt anymore, you know, because that's what hurt me in the first place. You know, just giving people the benefit of the doubt and giving situations the benefit of the doubt. Yo, it's over. This is a mess. The last thing I want to say is, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to express yourself. It's okay to reach out. I think that was my problem. Or what are people going to say? How are people going to perceive me? But imagine that mentality, ne? Trust me, you'll never go far with that mentality. I had to learn that shit, bro. And I'm trying to put niggas on some game, probably, because when I thought of making these videos, right, I always had this thought in my mind, there's somebody out there who needs to hear this shit. There's somebody out there who really needs to hear this shit. Because, bro, like, yo, this life thing, no balance, Joe. You understand? With that being said, I think we've come to the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I enjoyed shooting this video. I enjoyed expressing myself. And I'm going to be dropping a whole lot of content coming soon on this very channel. So please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. please share, please like, please press that notification bell thingy, and yeah, share the video for awareness. That's all for me. Even if we can get like 30 people watching this video, as long as one person is like, shit, I'm finna change my life, or I'm finna do things right, that'll be enough for me. So again, man, like I said, listen to the kids. Please stay productive, whoever you are watching this video. Don't doubt yourself. Look in the mirror and see the beauty that God has created, and put your foot on their necks. My name is King Flaco. Wale para, Ntwana Matlera. Take it easy, and if it's not easy, take it home.